test paper from Corner Education, all rights reserved. Unlike other books that merely deal with the subject at hand, the plus side of this book is that it lists out all the websites of the artworks by many artisans, which is extremely handy for those who are undertaking research into this field. Especially when you are working in a team, there is often a need for citing references, to make your research more trustworthy and reliable to the audiences. On the downside, the book seems quite monotonous to read from page to page since it fails to give a geographic account of the artworks. There exist only chunks of texts about the history of the art pieces, which can bore readers out after lengthy sessions of reading. So it needs to include more illustrations to captivate readers. In addition, the primary purpose of the artworks that live long through the period is for appreciation, for their originality and beauty, and a term in the field we often call as artistic expression. 40,000 years ago, the masterpieces in Australia were mainly used to decorate the houses. They're often seen hanging over mantelpiece or scattered in corners in the living room. However, afterwards, the shift in use was observed for their use in various ceremonies of the time, since artworks at this period were regarded as solemn objects with religious significance. Some pieces were intended for private use, so they are kept hidden from public viewing. These artworks were quite valuable at the time, so many people would conceal them for fear of theft. Regarding bark paintings and the Maya, earliest signs of artistic work is in rocks, but the images are not clear but blurred in places. The tribes were stimulated to use their painting skills on other means of medias, instead of rocks, by visitors who come from Europe. The bark paintings in 1950s were found to be on people's shelters, and reportedly they see paintings as a way to adorn their accommodation. Among the masterpieces, the one that stands out most is the desert painting, dating back to around 1960s. In 1970s, paper is the means that most people employ to demonstrate their art skills, which is attributed to a global artistic movement of the time.